Well, a tough way to say goodbye to a special team and a special group of seniors. It's been quite a ride, just this season alone. And I'm so proud of how they've handled some of the pressures. If we look at this weekend, I thought we had one of our best games of the year against Carthage to help us advance to today. And then we did not have our best game today. And credit to Whitewater, I thought they were hitting on all cylinders. We had no answers for defending in the post. We couldn't get the ball pressure on the perimeter that we had hoped to get to try to slow them down inside. And it seemed like they responded in every way. The three-point line, inside, they got some key stops. They hit their free throws. So credit to them. I thought they played a tremendous game. Not the way we would have liked to have had a little bit better performance to end things, but it doesn't change what this team has accomplished and the people they are and the commitment they put in and what we mean to each other in the locker room. It's a tough place right now.
Questions for coaching the student athletes?
Coach, what bothered you the most defensively from the other teams?
From them defending us?
No.
Or us defending them? Well, tough when they can spread the floor out and they can score from the perimeter and score inside. And we thought we could do a little bit better job on the post player by fronting and getting the ball pressure on. We just didn't maybe, I don't know, we didn't maybe have our legs, or we didn't seem to get enough ball pressure on the perimeter. And she's a monster in there to defend, so we were maybe a step slow in the paint to try to match feet with her. So they had way too many scores in the paint early on. And then in the second half, when you hope maybe they're losing their legs, they certainly did not. They got hot from anywhere, including the three-point line.
With that being said, Rucky was a transfer. You have never been able, you didn't see her last year in the tournament. What was that a problem with trying to scout her out this year for this game?
No, we didn't look too much at last year's stuff anyway. So we had some looks at her, and we thought, we did a nice job on the post players last night once we got going. So we thought we could at least contain things a bit and make life a little more difficult to paint. And we didn't get it done tonight.
When you have two players that score more than half of the team's points, like what sort of things can you do to slow them down?
Well, we tried to face guard 20 and take her out of the game, and that didn't work. And we tried to face guard post and take her out of the game, and that didn't work. We tried to match up zone, and that didn't work. So we did some different looks. It may not look like to anyone that we made any adjustments, but we were trying to make adjustments. We put different people on them. We tried to take them away at different points on the court, and it just, because they could score, we'd maybe get someone slowed down and here'd come a three-point shot. We'd make a little bit of run and then they'd knock down maybe a guarded three. So it was just a tough team to try to stay with and defend tonight.
Could each of the players touch on their feelings post this game? I know it's a tough question, but just want to hear your thoughts. You guys are an incredible team. You guys have a lot of accolades to be proud of yourselves, but coming off this loss, obviously it can't be the greatest feeling in the world.
No, it's not a great feeling, obviously, to lose. But we had an amazing season. We had some really great moments, some really great games, and right now it doesn't feel like it, but reflecting later, it's going to be a great season to end our careers on, I think. And out of our 4 years here, we've done some incredible things, including winning a national championship. And looking back on our career as a whole, I think we have a lot of things to be proud of, and it might not feel like it right now, but I don't know. Overall, I think we're happy, but right now we're obviously very disappointed in ourselves because we definitely could have played better tonight, but it wasn't our game.
I agree with Alison, and we've all been blessed to be here and play. I'm so happy that I got to play with these seniors all 4 years, and I've grown as a person, became a better player. So like she said, looking back, we're gonna see all the good things, and this is a tough loss, but you gotta look at the bright side, I guess.
Yeah, like these two said, it's obviously very disappointed to be sitting here with our seasons ended and knowing we're not going to walk into practice on Monday, but it's been a blessing to play with everyone here and to play for such an amazing coach as well, so it's been a great run.
mentioned reflecting. So like through your experiences in the last 4 years, obviously winning a national title and everything, what sort of lessons has that taught you that you think will help you when you leave DePauw?
Hard work. We work hard every day for 3 hours and half for 4 years. It's a lot of effort, it's a lot of discipline, teamwork, perseverance. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's an unlimited amount of things that this game can teach you, and we were really blessed to have a coach that taught us those things.
Coach, could you reflect on each of the seniors and maybe some fond memories?
Oh, that's what we try to talk about in the locker room as we're reflecting a little bit. And these three sitting here, obviously you saw them day in and day out on the court, and they were major impact players for us, really for their careers. Alison's was delayed for a year as she had knee surgery, but the leadership that they had this year and the confidence that they gave their teammates, the way they bring in the freshmen and mold them into one team, they just do everything right, and it was always team first. And of course, when you build that relationship, that trust with your players, it's hard to see them leave. You know, you'd like them to stay forever, and we certainly want them to be a part of things in the future of our program, but they left their mark in so many ways. On the court, whether it be Alison's motor that never stops, rebounding, Allie's defense that picks up the point guard and causes trouble, or Alex Gasaway who, you know, posts you up or shoots the three. They've been special players on the court, but even more special players in the locker room to their teammates. The other two seniors that we have, Erin McGinnis and Ann Sarkeesian, played tremendous roles in their own way. So Erin would get those minutes where she'd come in and spell us in the post at a large 5'9". She did wonders and was a great defender, a great rebounder, team mother, perhaps you would say. And Ann Sarkeesian, who didn't get the game day minutes, but I don't know that her teammates would respect anyone more. She was in charge of the scout team in many ways, where she would run the offense or defense of the opponent with the team and make us better. What a selfless young woman. So it's a great group that we're really sad to say goodbye to.
Seniors, just what are you going to miss the most about the teams coming up? And what are you going to relish most when you're playing for other players or going on in your careers doing other things?
5-player week, 3 and 2 coming back.
Yeah, definitely that 3-hour practice. The people, I mean, I feel like I kind of speak for all three of us that the people are what make coming to practice every day worth it, and make the long hours, make you get through the long hours. And I can honestly say coming to practice every day was a highlight, especially if you have a bad day, you know practice is going to go the same if you come in with the right attitude. So, and it's the people who make that happen.
I think I'm going to miss coming together with, 19, 20 girls every day and working towards a common goal. It's kind of indescribable. And having that every day has been phenomenal throughout my career at DePauw. So.
Having that common passion.
Yeah, I mean, everything they said, and all the small things that maybe everyone else doesn't see, like all the times you have in the locker room, or whatever we're doing, dancing around, being goofy, and like the bus rides, like all those little things. I'm definitely gonna miss a lot. So.
And an outlet for competition.
Yeah,
It's disappointing to lose.
I don't know.
Intramurals?
Golf?
Oh, nothing works. Sorry, you better go to coaching.